Hi, this is Kevin, and I am a strategist at Cubicle Fugitive. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the images module within Sitefinity, specifically image libraries, how to create an image library, a parent library, and a child library, and then also uploading a batch of images. So to get started, we access the image module from the dashboard by going to the Content menu and then Images under Types of Content. And this is going to bring up a list page of all of our current parent libraries within our Sitefinity CMS. So you see I have 5 parent libraries at the moment, and you can also see underneath the titles of them, you see a summary of what's inside each parent library. So for instance, this test library has 6 images, and it also has a library inside. That means it has a child library. And if I click in there, you'll see that there is a banners library within it, as well as here's the 6 images. And the banners child library also has 8 images, and we can click in and we can see those. So I'm going to back up now to the first list page of our parent libraries by clicking on all images here. And here we are again in the list view of all our parent libraries. Now let's create a library. And to do that, we're going to click on this white Create a Library button up here near the green Upload button. So let's click the Create a Library button, and a dialog screen appears where we enter in our new library name. And I'm going to call this New Demo Library. And we're going to make this a top level library. It's not under another library because that would make it a child. So we'll leave that as top level and we'll hit create. And the next page we see is the parent library list again. And there we see the new demo library I just created. So now let's create a child library, and we can do that the same way by clicking on the Create a Library button again. And now we'll enter Demo Child Library as the name. Now, in the next step, put this library, this won't be a top level library. We're going to click under Parent Library. And then we have the list of parent libraries that we can choose from as to where we want to place this child. And there, second in the list is the new demo library I just created. So I'm going to click that, and there you see it. If I made a mistake, I could hit the X or I could hit the pencil and modify it. But we have the right parent library selected, so let's hit create again. And now we're back in the parent library list. And so there's our new demo library, and you see the small print. It says there's one library inside there. So I could click in there, and then I could click into the child library, and here you see, because there was nothing, I'll back up one second, there's nothing inside the demo child library. So when I click on it, it's basically asking me to either place some images in here or create another child library. So I'm going to click Upload Images, and I'll show you that the Select Image screen appears. And from here, I can then click the Upload Images from my computer button. And now I have the ability to browse my computer for some new images to place in this child library. So I'm going to go into my stock photo folder, and I'm going to find some web optimized images. And here I have a collection of bird photos. And I'm going to select all of them, and I'm going to hit open. And there you see the 5 images. And if you look closely underneath each, you will see I have the ability to add some alternate text right here, right now. And this is a good idea to do because it has to do with accessibility on the web and also your SEO rankings. So it's always good to have an alternative text filled in for these. So I'm going to put seagulls under the first one, owls in the second, duck in the third, bald eagle here, and I'll put swans in the last one. The next field is asking us to choose where to store these images. Now, because I was inside the child library when I clicked upload, that is the library I see here. If I had been on another screen in another level of library, when I clicked upload, this would say that library. And if I wanted to then change it, I would have to click the pencil. And then I have the ability to choose a different library. And again, this is usually going to show you some parent libraries. And if you don't see the library you want to place them in, you could click on Show All Libraries. And that brings you to this view where you can browse all your libraries. And if a library has a child library inside it, you'll see this triangle to the left of its name. And if you click on that, it'll expand that parent library, and there you see the child library underneath. So let's click on the demo child library and use it as our library for storage. And now I'm going to click upload and publish. And you'll see these green status bars fill in as the images upload, and then eventually they'll all say done. And now we can click close. This returns us to the demo child library that we were in when we first clicked the upload button. And now you can see the 5 images I just uploaded. You see there's a thumbnail preview, their size and physical size and file size. And then of course you see the alt text here that I entered. And now I'm just going to back up again to the parent library level by clicking there. And there you see the demo child library inside it with the 5 images. And then I'll back up another level again to all images. And now in this list, we see that the demo library has 1 library inside. Click in again. So that's it. That's how we create a library, a child library, and upload a batch of images. This is generally how we organize images in the Sitefinity CMS.